Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Alpha Traders. Welcome to your Monday morning markets with the Quants, where we're going to cover BTC, gold, SPY, probably a little bit of Dixie, some rando cryptos. Let's freaking go. I'm going to start on Bitcoin here. You get over in this Alpha Trading Discord, put up a chart for these fine folks. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, Bitcoin. Maybe should have started on the dollar, but yeah, we're going to start here, Bitcoin. We'll jump from Bitcoin to Dixie here in a second. All right, Bitcoin has reacquired the center of the monthly range. That's what I've been looking for, too. 43,354 is the center of that monthly. Open up today. Drop down to the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Also, 4-hour first standard deviation. You can see, sent wicks into the white cross line. That is a 68.3 on the daily. Didn't close the candle below the first standard deviation on the 4-hour candle. All right, sent it back up. Center of the weekly range. Rejected to the bottom of the daily range. Right up to the top of where? First resistance level on the daily volatility range. Pulled back to the top side of the 68.3. Now it's worked its way up. Closed like right now a couple candles above the center of the monthly volatility range. That is the yellow cross line right there. Beautiful. Let's see here. Pull that up. Good deal. Let me scale this out a little bit. So what am I looking for here? Let's see. All right. Got the top of the monthly range up here at about 43,750 area. 743 to be exact. Where's it at? Let me pull this down a little bit. Actually, 749. 43,749. That is the top side of the monthly volatility range. We have the, let's see, is that the top? Let me see where the top of the daily is real quick. Make sure there's one. Nope, there's one more up there. All right, so we've got the third resistance level above the top of the monthly at about a 43.9. Let's take a look at the regular charts here. Where's the daily on Bitcoin? All right, yeah, setting up that hidden bull divergence. I was talking about this before the close on Friday. Right back to the top side of the daily power mean band, probably a little bit above it. Yep, just a little bit above it. Top side 43.3. Be a good close today to close on the top side of here. Wave trend is turning back up. You got Fisher coming up strong. You want to see wave trend get some support there. The 9 and the 33 log return moving averages, returns above the mean, variance rising. That is always good. You see here, volatility low on the daily, real low. 981, 2400, or 981 in the 636 length. Let me blow this up. Is that contracting low length? Yeah, the low length contract, negative correlated. Or actually, wait a minute. No, we're getting some expansion here on the low length. Positively correlated. Good, good, good. 981 was contracting. Correlation broke though. 2400 is expanding again, and it is positively correlated. So this volatility is supporting a pretty strong move here. Let's see. Variance turning up. The returns oscillator on this hidden bull has not crossed back up the zero mean. Still waiting for that. Been a little shaky. Look at the DLP last week, right? You got three. You had 2 candles at the top side, like 3 or 4 to the downside. Now we're up today on Monday. Good stuff. Let me drop to the 4-hour here. See if we're having an outlier. We are having an outlier on the variance. This is our variance indicator. It's just pure variance. Variance is the spread of data from the mean. What mean? Not a mean of price action. Price action doesn't have a mean. We're talking about the log returns. Mean of log returns. See, we getting a higher high here? Not yet. So right now from back here, we do have higher highs locally. But from the top of the returns oscillator, we are setting up a little bit of hidden bear divergence. And that's from this move. Crush through. So you sent a wick up to that 9 log MA, and then it proceeded to just hang out at the top side of the power mean band here. And look at the 4-hour, trying to drop below that wave trend, kept popping it back up. This is powerful. Go Bulls. Let's freaking go. Low length volatility is expanding, negatively correlated. 981 is pretty, or actually 981 expanding positive. 2400. We getting a little expansion there? We are starting to expand a little bit. It's positively correlated as well. And I just in real time here saw the correlation break on that 981. Interesting. Like I said, we are having an outlier though. DLP, nice slow build here. Are we getting ready to get a big move? About to find out. Look at the last time the DLP was on the top side. Set up bull div the whole way. Right? All these higher highs was just setting up bull div for a little bit of a pullback, which we didn't get too much. Surprised it didn't come down and send a wick to the Fisher at about 41.5. A lot of buy pressure coming into a halving in April. Should be. Beautiful 90-minute higher high coming back down, already setting up some hidden bull divergence, and we are trending. We are trending. Variance kind of flat right now, kind of flat. Let's see, low length volatility contracting, correlation broke negative. Beautiful 981 coming down, it's breaking positive. Gonna need some volatility to come in here. Yeah, we're getting a little bit, it's pretty flat. 2400 is pretty flat negative. DLP's up almost to the 95% confidence interval. Can hang up here. It can hang up here. Usually when you get up to the 99, that's when you're really going to come back. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this going through today, probably tomorrow and Wednesday. On this, let me see here. Maybe not. Maybe just today. I'll tell you what. If the daily can close and this 90-minute be above Fisher up here, get the power mean band, reverse wave trend crossing back up this Fisher, all is good in Bitcoin land. Drop to 45-minute, having an outlier on the 45. And I noticed something, wait till we get to the 15-minute. Boy, there were some good trades on the 15-minute. You're seeing a lot of outliers, right? A lot of outliers on these moves. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's see, setting up hidden bull. Yep, hidden bull playing out, but it is setting up a bear div right now. Got to keep this returns oscillator cranking to the top side. Still trending to the top side. All the volatility down here on the 45 minutes is contracting, negatively correlated. Been banging on this 95 for Laplace on this 45-minute chart, just one after another. Bam, 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 bam. Just sent another wick into it. Let's see. 33-minute, nice outliers. Big, beautiful outliers. I came into the charts, I saw these outliers. Boy, beautiful. Let me see here, 15-minute even looks better. Damn, I sound like Trump there. What is happening? Let's see, what are we doing on this volatility? Watch me shine on, baby. Contracting positively correlated. Oof, all the lengths. Okay, that's going to catch up. That's why we're getting this big doji right now. We did get a wick to the downside. Having an outlier in the trend, it's keeping this thing up still. Beautiful. Volatility correlation. This volatility starts to expand, everything good. If it's going to continue to contract down here, because this is a pretty low time frame, going to need all these correlations to break negative. If we want a sustained move, I'm talking about getting up above all those areas we were talking about before, right? Top of the monthly, right? And that's above the first standard deviation on the daily. If we can close outside the top of this monthly range today, very bullish for Bitcoin. If not, could reject there, could head back to the downside. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Now here's the 15 minutes. Let's take a peek at this variance. Look at these beautiful outliers. Holy crap. Some great moves here on the 15. One of my favorite charts. Outlier after outlier. Outliers everywhere. It's an outlier party. So, for new people listening, what is an outlier? An outlier is a fat tail event within the distribution, right? Second standard deviation, or let's say 95.4% probability or greater. Now, does that mean that every time you see an outlier, there's a 95.4% chance it's going to hit that level? No. No, that's not how the probabilities work. There's a 95.4% chance a data set won't exceed that second standard deviation, but an outlier is a second standard deviation or greater, so you got to keep that in mind. Because if it breaks that 95.4, high probability it could run to the 99.7 or even higher. So just keep an eye on it. If you were to throw projection boss on these outliers, probably I can just tell by looking at the data sets, they were probably all 99.7% moves, maybe even greater than that. Beautiful. 15-minute looks pretty strong. Trending again. Trending to the top side. Volatility, low length has been contracting. It's negatively correlated. Let's see, 981, you're expanding positive. 2400 contracting negative. Coming into this market open in, what we got, 21 minutes? Looks pretty damn good. Bitcoin looking pretty good. Let's take a look at Dixie real quick. before this market opens. Oh, wow. Yeah, Dixie had a good move. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that big fat outlier, right? And that was Friday. Remember, Friday morning, this thing started pumping. Boy, it's just been continuing. Interesting. Where was that close at? Let's see here. Right about, boom. Right about there. All right, good stuff. Let me go over here on the VRE real quick. Let's pop this up. There we go. Okay. Now we got some areas of interest here. Indeed. Look at this weekly range. The new weekly range on Dixie is right on top of the new daily range. Right on top of it. Hasn't been tested yet. Has not. Has not. Wouldn't be a bit surprised, especially seeing Dixie. Is that first resistance? First resistance, monthly volatility range. That's where this thing has ran to. Now, going for the daily. Let's see here. You're above the first standard deviation. You break back down inside. Close some 15-minute candles inside this one SD. Probably going to drop back down into the 68 through Laplace. And if we're going to do that, Dixie, go ahead. Test this daily and weekly range. Make all these alpha traders happy. Let's see here. Let's pop it up on chart now. See what we're doing on some low time frame. Divergence here. Yeah, bear div. There's some bear div definitely playing out. What's wave trend at? Wave trend's at about... Say hello to my little friend! 104.1, huh? Yeah, it's probably bottom side here. Yeah. It's definitely inside. Is it the top? Yeah. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace is the 15-minute reverse wave trend. Let's see here. Do I think that's coming in hot? Yeah, it's looking that way. Variance has been flat ever since that big outlier. We have a couple tiny little outliers here. Not a lot, right? Variance pretty damn flat. Here's the thing, though. You get a bounce here, it's going to set up hidden bull, right? Actually, yeah, definitely. Right here when it was bouncing off the 9. You come down and bounce off it again on some hidden bull. This could move back to the top side. Or if it breaks through, you're going to hit this wave trend. Got the 33 log MA down here too, and the bottom side of the power mean band. Pretty much of a magnet right now. Although volatility is supporting a strong move. So let's see. Gonna have to see here. Let's see the 33 minute. Yeah, bear div here. It's a wave trend on the 33, right at about 103.9. That's the bottom side. That's the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. There we go. So the 33 minute though, we got negatively correlated volatility expanding. There it is, low length. The other two are expanding positive. Could this support a quick move down? Yeah, it could. I'm doing this a little backwards. Let me go up to a daily here, and we'll work our way back down. You are above the daily fissure too. No divergence though. Returns oscillators up here pretty damn high. All the volatility was expanding on the daily, positively correlated. Right, going back Thursday and Friday. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You see something. Got it this Monday, right? Jesus. I'm in a time warp. Having a nice big outlier on the daily. DLP looks good too. Let's see here. There we go. So on the 4 hour, a lot of bear div, man. So this whole move floating up, right? Returns oscillator was coming back down. Cross the zero mean. This is all bear div, but it is setting up hidden bull as well. Or are we going to get a move? This data set can move all the way back down to the top of the power mean band. If it does that, will this returns oscillator drop down to a lower low? I don't know. You got the 2 SD band right here. This is going to be tricky here on the 4 hour. Indeed. Could it set up some hidden bear? Hidden bull. It could. You're going to need a lower low on the returns oscillator, though. Now, let me see. Hidden bull. Did I say bear? My bad. Not enough coffee in me. Let's go to the 90 minute. Well, you want to keep 90-minute returns oscillator. You're going to want to keep this above the zero mean. If this breaks the zero mean to the downside and plays out this bear div, this thing will come tumbling back down. Especially you just had wave trend cross up fissure. You got to remember the daily and weekly range hasn't been tested yet. That's at 103.6 on the 90-minute. 103.6, wasn't that right there? 103.8, probably the center. Yeah, center of the new weekly. center of the daily, 90-minute wave trend. Just closed that 15-minute candle back inside. And what resistance on the daily? First resistance on the daily and the first standard deviation. Okay, beautiful. Back over here. All right, beautiful. Let me look at, what were we on there? Oil. Let me get this back on Dixie here. This is the RMLRs. We got 4 hour. Yeah, this thing's spun up pretty well. Got some nice mean reversion points there. Pretty damn low. Look at that too. You got the 30 length RMLR. We're at 103.6. Right at the center of the daily and weekly. You're getting ready to have the 11 cross up the 33 power mean again. You can see what happened when the 30 did it, right? And then you had a little cross up here, but it broke right back down. Why? Wouldn't you like to know how this indicator works? Join the Discord. You'll figure it out real quick. It is powerful indeed. So it's a 4 hour. Let me see that 90 that was really setting up a lot of bear. Let's see if we got anything up here. Got a nice big range. 103.45. That's a 33 power mean. Yeah, there's not an RMLR right there at the center of those ranges, which is right in this area. It's okay though. Where's the daily? We started on the 4 hour. Interesting. 103.9. Nothing there either. That was the 90. Big range here though. 103.3 to the downside, 104.6 to the top side. It could just be running to the 11. It could at some point. 104.6 on. Let's see the 45 minute. I'm just looking for more confluence at the center of those the new weekly and daily. And not going to be on the 45. All right, we're talking 103.6. It's down there, even below all the deviation bands around the RMLR. That 11 length, bottom of it, right down here at about 103.8. It's probably the top side. Top side, yep, 103.8 on the nose. Could be a target here. 103.8. That's the only test it needs. If it just comes down to the bottom side of the 68.3, that's a good enough test for me. But the fact this thing just took off, no really big power move to make it down here, this has not been tested yet. Has not been tested yet. Does it have to test today? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't have to. Okay. All right, Dixie. Gold. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, gold definitely pulled back for this Dixie move. Yes, sir. Indeedy. Bitcoin found some legs. Gold dumping out. What's the real sound money? What's the real store of value these days in a digital age? Bitcoin, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Rejected off this new daily. Really tight monthly range on gold. This thing's going to fly around. My opinion, probably Dixie's going to find this strength, continue on. Gold's just going to dump out. I've been calling maybe a couple weeks now for gold to break back down inside 2K. Let's see here. Already, though, guys, you're already down here below the 95 for Laplace on the daily. First, is that the first support level on the weekly? Oh, hold on here. Yep, first support. First support on the weekly. Let me see something. Let me blow this up a little bit. And is that the weekly? Is that the weekly and a monthly together? It sure is. Man, this thing is just gonna fly around. Here's the thing. You got the daily range on top. Never good. You guys, this is such a strong point of rejection here. It's incredible. 2040 area. This week, maybe even the rest of this month, I don't see gold probably going back up above there. That's just looking at the VRE. I haven't even looked at the regular chart. As far as today, though, you're already below 95.4% probability. So right now, there's a 95.4% chance gold closes above 2017 today. If you go down to the second standard deviation, since you're already below the 95 for Laplace, 95.4% chance it doesn't close below 2012. Now, is that saying we can't get the data set down here, though? No, absolutely not. We're talking about the close. It's quite a ways away, right? Quite a ways away. Let me see. I mean, the market hasn't even opened yet. 11 minutes. Let's see here. What's a third standard deviation? This thing makes a 3SD run, or first support on the monthly. You're going to be right around 2K on gold. Pop gold up here. I'm going to go up on the daily. Come on, chart. I know you don't like OBS. There we go. Breaking wave trend. Oh boy. So here's Fisher and the 99 log MA down here. Tell you what, you close this daily below the power mean band, below this wave trend. Probably a good target here, 1990, 1986 area. Having an outlier on the daily to the downside. Indeed. And let's see here. All little higher highs. Now there was, there was a little bit of bear div right there. Okay. DLP building. Isn't even down to the 90% confidence interval yet, and it's a total random walk. Total random walk right now. All the volatility is expanding, negatively correlated. This chart looks exactly opposite of Bitcoin right now, to be honest. Bitcoin's running with the dollar. Good stuff. Let's look at the 4 hour. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, look at all the higher lows, higher highs. Right? Look at it playing out every time too. Bear div, right back to wave trend. Right back to wave trend. Look at this. Wicks down to the bottom side of the power mean band. This thing sure was trying to stay above. Wasn't having it though. Was not having it. Let me take a peek here. So boom. Yeah, this is this rejects here on the zero mean. Not freaking good. Now there's not bear div, no hidden. Is what this could set up. I'll tell you, you need to keep an eye on this 4 hour on gold. This returns oscillator can get above the zero mean and bounce here on some bull div. Could get a good move. Although, guys, this is a strong trend. Strong. Entropy is showing strong trend to the downside. Broke the 2 SD band, approaching the 3rd. Volatility low length is contracting positive. Other two are expanding negative. Never good. Never good. Glad this isn't the BTC chart. Let's see the 90-minute. Yeah, gold's workflow so far does not look healthy. Probably having outliers on the 90-minute too. Maybe not. Let's let this populate. OBS is sucking on my juice. Come on, baby. Let's go. Fired up. Yep, I'm ordering more RAM for my computer today. Because it has a lot to do with it as well.
You need to go on speedtest.net and then see what your uplink is. So like how many megabytes you're able to send up and how many you're able to send down.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it now, but yeah.
Yeah, but no. But I think if it's more than 20 megs, then you're right. But if it's idling at 10 megs up or 10 megs down and you're streaming to all these platforms, I think it would be your internet connection before your RAM.
Well, I got fiber, so I don't think it's my internet connection. Tell you that right now. Yeah, I got strong internet. For once in my life. Battled that shit for years. Being on the road and just hard to get good internet. Hard to get the good internet.
Lucky guy.
But now, yeah, I got a nice fiber line. So yeah, it's good. Clicking on all cylinders. Do have a great internet connections, definitely. I got so much stuff running. You get all these apps popping up and stuff. OBS, Discord, bunch of different charts. Jesus. Starts draining.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will get it fixed. I do need to get an upgrade on the RAM though. I should have already did it. Really just forgot. Keep forgetting. Let's see. Yeah, right. Let me see, is it setting up any more hidden? Well, if you get a higher high here, it does. Yeah, the div charts on these low time frames though looks good. Let me see if we're setting up. Yeah. Lower low, boom, 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 clean, 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 clean. Last 3 time frames I've looked at. We're having outliers though. Just not good. Riding down the power mean band. Fun. Lower low. This thing is coming back up. Chances are this could set it. Even if gold were to pull up back to the bottom side of the power mean band at 2022, you're going to set up some hidden bear because this returns oscillator will probably pop and get a higher high here. Lower high on the data set, higher high on the returns oscillator is going to set up that hidden bear. Let's see, contracting volatility, positively correlated, 981, expanding, negative, 2400, contracting positive. Yeah, all these volatility reads are definitely setting up for this thing to continue down. 15-minute just bleeding out. Here's the 15. Easily, really close to setting up hidden bear. All you need is, hell, you could go up to the 2 SD band here and it'll be a higher high. Definitely going to be a lower high on the data set. Let's let this UPM populate and see how far away the power mean band is. And this is really how I will spot the divergence incoming. When you get a data set below some of these UPM levels, and you're close to a higher high on the returns oscillator, I'm looking, yeah, see, you can go all the way back to the bottom side of the power mean band. Here it is again on the 15-minute, right around 2022. 2022. Let's see here. There you go. That would be this 4-hour candle, bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. So that thing can come all the way back up here. You reject here on some hidden bear from the 15-minute. Probably going to drop down to the second standard deviation here. I'm going to be a bit surprised. Boom, and then bam. Let's see. What's that at? 2012. 2012. Beautiful. Variance coming down. Positively correlated. After some outliers. Really amazed this thing's even got a little bit of juice to move back up. To be honest. Prediction model did just flip though. Coming off this low time frame trend. Volatility's pretty expanded. 981, 2400, or 981 and 636 at 100%. 2400's at about a 67. Grades up there. Got a dog falling off it. Jesus. Look, come on, man. Get up here. You done dicking around? Come on. Go eat your food. It's like these damn dogs are on food strike. Well, you'll eat when you're hungry, I guess. You are not going to trick me. They're like, no, we want your food. I'm like, no, you eat your food. You'll be all right. This is like day 2 for her, though. Yeah, we're talking about you. Why don't you go eat? Get some strength, old lady. Good Lord. Okay, got the market coming in hot here in about, 3 minutes? Let's see something real quick. Let's just take a little peeky poo. What are the yields up? Yeah, man. Damn. Closing on 4.1%. How did my 5-year get below my 10-year? What is happening here? Oh, we're having a revolution in my indicators. Let's move that back up. 5 years like, no, I'm more important. No, you're not. Get your ass out of here. There we go. Yeah, 10-year. Up above 4.1. 4.123. Interesting. Up to almost 2.5%. All right. They're going for it, aren't they? Is any big pre-market moves here? Let's see. Take a peek. Let's take a peek. Scan through here. What is that? Shorts, yeah. 23 NVIDIA up 3% pre-market. Nice. Coming off of up 5% on Friday. The NVIDIA, $661.60. Yikes. Go NVIDIA. Let's see what SPY doing. What is SPY doing pre-market? Down a little bit. Okay. Down a little bit. No problems. No problems. Got VIX up. Beautiful. Ended on Friday, what, up 2.5%, up 14.18. Tell you what, VIX has just been crushed for, what, a year? Fuck. About a year. Yeah, these markets, right? Traditional markets just been flying, folks, if you haven't been paying attention. We talked about this at the beginning of last year, right? That this administration is going to want a strong dollar and a strong market. You're not going to get both. You're really not going to get both, in my opinion, although the dollar's making a run. If this dollar takes off to the top side and the markets don't crash, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let the manipulation begin. Okay.
So when they do that, when they both go up together, that's how America stays in front of the world as an economic power.
Sure. Sure.
Right? Makes sense? Yeah.
Especially when you got a bunch of tanks and planes and...
Yeah.
It's
like on the sheets, yeah, this is how they stay 1 or 2 steps ahead. And they just hammer everyone else with inflation.
Yeah. Yeah. And look at SPY down on 493.63. So on Friday, this thing broke down, all right? Broke back inside the fit. This is just a 15-minute. But look, you had wave trend cross up Fisher back here. Look, started to pull back, bounced off the 9 log MA. Probably going to get it right here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. SPY could be down 491 here real quickly. Intraday. 491, huh? Let's pull SPY up real quick. Let me see what this thing's at. So we just got to open, right? Yep, 9:30. Let's see where these new ranges are coming out. Let's see these new ranges. Okay, we're in the daily. Top side of the weekly is at the bottom of the daily range, right here at about 492.7. 492.7. First standard deviation, 491.83. That's what I was talking about on that 15-minute chart. Testing that wave trend. Let's get an exact number. 491.6. 491.6. This is probably coming in hot right here. You're in no man's land when it comes to these power means. And wave trend, 33 power mean. This thing is a magnet. You got the 33 log MA right on. Everything's right together. Right? There they are right there. What do you got? 491.60, 491.70, and 491.95. Little pile. Now, is that good support? Absolutely. Really good support. And it's a magnet. Let's see if it's going to run down there. 491.16. And what's the center? 491 is the center of the new weekly. This actually looks good. If SPY comes down, test the top of this, even the center of the weekly. 1 SD is kind of what I'm looking for. Good bounce here. Really good. Just normal. Right before the weekly close, it starts heading down to where this new weekly range is going to be. Right? Exactly what it's doing. You already get a wick down there? That thing already wicked down there? What the hell? Sure did. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Center of that daily looks like a wick to my blind eye. Good Lord. All right, SPY. Now that your market's open, let's see here in the 15, having this outlier indeed. Woof. Boy, clean div on the bottom. Clean div. You know what? If this goes down the wave trend too, you're going to get a lower low. So this thing's not going to build any hidden bear at this, or hidden bull at this point. No, it's not. DLP building a candle to the downside. Boy, random too. Look at that entropy. Wow. Boy, that thing ran right up into random walk. Let's see, volatility, 2400 expanding on the open, negatively correlated. 981 flipping over positive, a little bit of expansion on the low length, but we are having this outlier. Let me see where this is at on the daily. Yeah, what's the top side of the power mean band? 487, huh? 487. That's going to be pretty low. Do I think it's going to do it today? No. Although right around second support level on the daily volatility range. Man, this is a massive, massive daily range. Crap. Let me scale this down. Where's the bottom? Bottom side of the daily range, 479.75. Wow. Yeah, this is a monster of a daily range. What's the top side? We don't see this often. 507. Wow. Big range, guys. Big range. Is that about, what did I say, 79, 80? Yeah, man, about 27-point range. Jeez. Pretty big. Pretty big intraday range. It's okay, though. We know where it's at. Here, you got the monthly down here. Has that monthly even been tested? I mean, we talked about it, right? Right before the monthly close. SPY sent these candles down here. Definitely got within my percentage that I like to see if a test happened. Didn't get a full test though. So you're gonna play this ear by ear. Ear by ear, Jesus, minute by minute. Can't even talk right now. Way, way below these probability levels. I mean, there's a 95.4% chance that SPY doesn't close below 489 today. Remember, I was targeting that 491, I think. Yeah, 489, 95.4% chance, and that is below the weekly. If you see this though, if you see some of these daily candle close below this weekly range, probably going to drop to that monthly. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if that were to happen. Today, you're talking 99.7 Laplace, 4 standard deviation. Have there been moves like that intraday on something like SPY? Absolutely. But do I think it's going to happen today? No, I really don't. Really don't. Especially if it just sent a wick, finally. Did send a wick into top side of that weekly range. Okay, good stuff. Believe it did. This is why you want to put it on a 1 minute. When these markets just open up, there we go. Nope, see. I'm looking at this yellow line thinking it was a wick. Almost tested it though. Tell you what, damn sure close enough. This thing wants to take off, look out. because it can. It can. Weekly range, in my opinion, been tested. So we're going to play it ear by ear today. I said it again. I had some weird dreams last night, man. Let's see here. 2017. Having a little bit of a pop. All right. Now that this market open, let me go back over to crypto. Let's check out Bitcoin. Yeah, it's staying up here. Like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to check out Solana next. I just want to take one more peek on Bitcoin.
People taking profits on Meta.
Meta, yeah, because that thing boomed on that earnings. Right, that was a big play. Let me see. I mean,
I just rode, it rode underneath that monthly and then just got there.
It's only down 1%.
Yep.
Hell, that ain't that much profit. Look at that earnings play, though. Jesus Christ, man, that thing went hog wild. Closed up by the 5th standard deviation on the daily. Bullish, in my opinion. I don't know how much profit we're going to be taking. We're almost...
I'm just looking at the 1 minute. Had a nice little move to the downside, and he's in mean reversion already to the 11-10.
I would imagine this thing bounces on the 1SD, to be honest. Where is the new weekly? That's the top side of the weekly range, too. Probably going to come right down here. 463 area, maybe. And then maybe bounce there, if it even gives up that much. People are liking Meta right now. $470 Meta. Oh, boy. Goodness gracious. Boy, this thing flew. I mean, that earnings play is ridiculous. It literally popped like 80 points. Goodness. Hello. Watched Ready Player One last night. So I'm right in the groove here for Meta. The metaverse. Yeah, we'll see how that works out for him. And there's NVIDIA just right out of the gate, up 3.95. Man, this thing is a beast, too. Good Lord. No earnings. Just having a party. Fully tested that weekly, too. Well, at least, last week. I'm a little confused. Like I said, man, I slept horribly last night. Horribly. My brain is a bit fried. Where is this new top? There it is. Yeah, NVIDIA's top of its weekly. About 653. My goodness. 653. 34 points below, huh? Already tested the 95.4 Laplace. Sent a wick right into it. Wow. Here's a 68.3 top side. 68.3% chance that this closes inside 672 by the close today. Good stuff. Where's the 1SD at? Hit under here. It's right under here. 1SD's right here somewhere. 680, there it is, 682.79. Just hidden under. No problem. Okay, let's see here. Alright, NVIDIA and Meta. Now back over here. You get deeper diving here. Yeah, it should jump right to Sol. See what's going on. Up almost 3%. Following Bitcoin. Top of the weekly. Yeah? No. There's a center of the weekly. So we got about, where is the top of that new weekly? Let's see here. First standard deviation on the daily. Beautiful. Where are you running to, Solana? Almost back up to $100 Solana. And that is the top of the weekly range. And you can see on Sol, right? New weekly popped up above. Center of the monthly. I do like this. Especially, you can keep this data set up here. Let's say Solana gets above the center of this weekly. You close up in this area by the end of the day. You're going to get a new daily range up here too. That is going to give a lot of support. There's already a lot of support right here. All right. Right now, though, you are pinched in between the center of the weekly, center of the monthly. Oof. Ain't we got fun. Dot's having a nice move too. Link up 7.8. Dot's up 3.6. Yeah, some of these alts are moving, man. Some of the alts are moving. Yeah, Jupiter took a big dump. Yeah, it's probably when I sold all mine. Love them free airdrops. Allegedly, there were some free airdrops of Jupiter. Bonk's up 4.43%. Go bonk. Go bonk. Need you at about bonk to $1. Let's go. Who wants bonk at $1? Warlord, you want bonk at $1? Let's go. Got almost 1 billion of them. Let's see here. All right, let's see if Solana's got the juice to break it up here. Boing. There we go. There we go. Looking good on the daily. Yeah, what are we setting up? Lower lows, higher lows, hidden bull divergence. Look how low the volatility is. Solana's got a big move coming, man. Big move. And if I would just have to look at this daily and say, where are we going? Probably top side of the power mean band. 101.27. When I say big move, we can get another one like this. Trust me, these data sets can run outside these power mean bands. So what happens, you get to a certain point, that's where the workflow. When you going to pull back in the power mean band? When you can come back and test the 33 power mean, like right there. When you going to come back and wick to the wave trend, right? When you going to go back to the top side of the power mean band in 33? This all works together when you learn how to read these charts. And the volatility being this low, I would have to say this thing, you got a target to the downside, $90, about 91. That is the reverse wave trend. It's already been tested thoroughly though. So top side targets, probably gonna have to go higher here. Let me see, is the 2-day still up above everything? And there we go. So even on the 2-day, that wick came down, tested the 33 log return moving averages, pulled back up, closed above the 33 power mean. Now you're back up above the 9. About 4 candles ago on the 2-day, so about 8 days ago, right? Sent a wick to the top side. So right now, got a nice range in between the top side of the 2-day power mean band and the 9 log MA. Let's see if there's some hidden. Not yet. This drops down, you get a lower low though. There's going to be some hidden. Okay, all higher highs locally, beautiful. Just want to see something here on the 3-day. Yeah, lower low too. No bear div at all. You're sitting up here by the top side of the power mean band. There's no bear div. None. None. Love it. Total random walk too. Low volatility up here. The 5-day, really 3 days about as high as I'm gonna go. Just start losing. We're not getting good reads. Not enough history on Solana. So we looked at daily, 2-day, 3-day. Let's go to the 4-hour. Starting to have an outlier on the 4-hour on Solana. Coming off what? Bull div. Test of the what? 4-hour reverse Fisher before this pullback, or during that pullback to the reverse Fisher. Now you're back up above wave trend. Let's see, top side of the power mean band, about $100, 50 cent area. Beautiful. Locally here too, higher highs, love it. It is a higher high, yeah, pretty flat. So it is setting up some weak bear. I don't know though if we're going to get that. Things are looking pretty strong. I'd feel more confident in that statement though if we were starting to trend on the 4-hour. Let's see if we get some lower time frame trends that'll work right into these hires. Yeah, 90 minutes trending. And the 90 minute is really close. At least from the cross, it's already setting up some hidden. And that is at the bottom of the data set. Always look for that. When the returns oscillator is crossing the zero mean, is that at the bottom of a data set? Absolutely. It's this candle right here. All right. The last bearish candle was the candle before, so we haven't really dropped below, but it was on the returns oscillator was on its way up. I like right here where it broke inside 2 SD band. There is a little elbow there. If this drops down to the 2 SD band, you're gonna have a couple spots of hidden bull. Then this could pop 100.2. That's a 90-minute Fisher. We want to get this power mean band back up above reverse Fisher. It's working on it right now. A close today above this 90, even if it runs to the Fisher, close up here around $100. This thing's looking really good. Whoop, I just saw something on the volatility crashing. Yes, yes indeed. Low volatility on the 90-minute. It was negatively correlated during this contraction, so this thing was just ramping it up. All the lengths, right? Gonna need some expansion there. Everything's already broke positive. Everything's already broke positive. We'll have to look here in 15 minutes. The 90-minute candle closes. I want to see this returns oscillator turn up, because if it does, you're going to have hidden bull setting up, not setting up, starting to print. If it stays in trend, I want to see some volatility come in too. Yeah, we just had a little bit on the low length. But obviously you're going to have to get this thing back up above about 32, let's just say 32 to be safe. See the 45 minutes. Okay, so you're up here about 45-minute Fisher. Always a good point of rejection. All right, we know how this reverse Fisher works, especially with the settings that we have built here. Where you at, Annex? You listening? You shadow? Are you a wallflower? You're still welcome anytime, my friend. Still welcome anytime. Kind of surprised you didn't come with us. You're probably still getting yelled at by the dictator. Got a lot of freaking bear here on the 45 though. Enough to bring this down to the log MAs and the wave trend for sure. But, so, what is all this bear div setting up? Shitload of hidden bull, guys. You get one more lower low here. Down two. Say on the 45 this wants to come down, test these log MAs or the reverse wave trend. It's going to set up another stab of hidden bull. You get a bounce there. Because just like on the 90, I want to see wave trend cross back up Fisher. Right? I want to see the entire power mean band cross back up Fisher. Until that happens, pretty much stuck down here in my opinion. And we showed you Solana on the VRE. Right? There's a center of the weekly. Like I said, you're in this trap right here. Even bottom of the monthly, center of the weekly. We could even push it that high. So you got, what, 97.3 and about 98.3. Interesting. Interesting. Just a point. About a full point. Okay? Good stuff. Tight range. Tight range on Sol. Where were we? 45 minute? Hey, why'd you reset? What's your issue here, buddy? I think my chart just blew up, boys. Think me chart just melted. What is happening? Come on, baby. Uh-oh. There it is. Let's see. We're setting up hidden. A lot of hidden plays here. Higher high. Boom, boom, boom. Bear div from there. Has this got enough? There. So here's the first time frame where it's really getting close. You already got 9 log MA. 2 lengths of power mean band above the reverse wave trend. That's why. Now, come down. You want to test 97.39? There's that 97.3 number again in that tight range. What is right there? That's a little bit above the bottom of the monthly range. So you come down here, test Fisher, bounce from there, and see what happens. Because you want to keep this data set up above the Fisher. Why? You want this wave trend. You want the 99 and the 33 log MA to cross back up this Fisher on 33. If that happens, that's going to not only create a lot of support on these intraday time frames, could, as you see on the entropy, could bust these things back down into trend. This is heading into a random walk. Heading into a random walk. But you can see where the highest high was here. Right when you got the rejection off the wave trend. Yeah. But what did that set up? Hidden bull. Then it popped again. Then what it set up again? More bear div for the pullback into hidden bull. Another pop. People just coming in the markets, you'd be really surprised how much divergence moves these markets. That's a real leading information. When you can see, when you have a returns oscillator and you see it setting up, guys, especially when you know the power mean band, you know with Fisher, you know the wave trend, the 33 power mean, where's the data set at? Could it come down and test here and bounce on some hidden, right? That's what I'm always looking for. When I'm actively trading, this is what I'm looking for. And this is just as powerful on a 5-day, a 33-minute, or a 1-minute. When you're using leading information, it doesn't matter what time frame you're on. And this is the main reason why we trade low time frame volatility. Everybody knows my favorite time frame is the 15-minute. I'm going to use this workflow below there to get my good entry though, right? And take the profit. There's nothing wrong with scalping low amounts of Bitcoin, $50, $100. I like to get those $200 to $300 moves myself. I'm going to be honest. Those are the ones I like. And when you learn how to read the charts, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Everything just has to set up perfectly, right? You want to see some trend in your workflow. You want to see some divergence in the workflow. You want to be placed properly on the VRE, right? Where are you? Are you below these macro levels, right? Because then I'm looking for downside moves. Right now, this data set, Solana, you are in a pile of volatility right now. A pile of it. These algos are going to be battling in here, man. Bottom of the weekly, bottom of the monthly, And that bottom of the weekly is right at the top of the daily. You got a lot of support down here. If it stays above the center of the monthly. If it breaks down below here, probably going to break back inside the 68.3. But then, you, like I said, you got the bottom of the monthly, bottom of the weekly, and the daily range. Solana worked hard to get up here too. That is rough. That's why it was all these div plays, right? Bear in the hidden bull, bear in the hidden bull, bear in the hidden bull. All right. Enough of Solana. What else we got here? Bonk. Where are you, Bonk? Let's see where Bonk's new ranges are at. Oh, look at Bonk. Where'd you run to? Sent a wick right into the previous day's first standard deviation. There's a little bit of a memory there. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. In the weekly. Good seeing that. There's the center of the weekly. Yeah, Bonk's got some work to do. Let's see. Where are you? Yeah, because that monthly range. Yeah, I would say. So where do I want to see Bonk close? This week. I want to see Bonk close in this monthly range. Here's the bottom of the monthly right here. All right, here's the center. I want to see, it would be nice to see this weekly close back up here about 12.63 area. And that's 4 zipperoos before that. 4 zeros. Indeed. Which brings me another point. My God. When taking numbers on the telephone and people use 0 or use O, right there I kind of know what the intelligence level I'm dealing with. Just gonna, I don't know why, I had a little issue. It pissed somebody off. Repeating numbers to them, actually saying 0 instead of O and confusing them. I'd be like, you know O's a letter, right? What's your phone number? 308. That drives me insane, but that's the military in me, man. Trust me.
Nah, so I'll say this, Bilbo.
You say O. What?
I'll say this. A lot of South Africans say O or naught instead of 0.
Right.
Okay.
No, I hear you. It's just, it seems like, I don't know why. It's just, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But that is one thing in the military, right? You're definitely pushed in that direction. Zeros and O's don't go together.
Yep.
That can cause a lot of problems. Let's see here. Oh. That's the only time I say oh.
Shit.
Oh.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, man. I try. Dot. What's going on, Dot? I like polka dot. I was buying it in the early days. I was trading dot in the early days. Oof. Some liquidity issues, though. I can just see it and it just looks. Yeah. Low liquidity. If everybody remembers the Tron charts, the late 2017 bull run, those charts were a riot. The algos had a firm grip on them. That stuff was pretty fun to trade. Allegedly, I talked to some people that were trading all that crap back in the day. What was that up 7%? Link. Take a peek at Link. Link looks like the golden child right now. Yeah. I've always liked Link. If you like Link at $19, you would have really, really liked it at $1. Let's see. Tight daily range, no doubt. Thing flying all over. That's why, you guys, you get it. You're right at the daily close on crypto. If you can just build up a nice watch list and then just rip through everything on the VRE and look for daily ranges, the daily range is going to give you very good insight on what you want to trade that coming day. I'm telling you, if you want the big outlier moves on low time frames, let me show you here. Let's go to 15-minute on Link. So if I would have been scanning around, looking for tight ranges, look at this thing. Look at the two massive outliers of the top side Link gave up. I mean massive, man. And both times, the variance came down negatively correlated. All right, so whoop, whoop, and from the crosses. And look, this thing's setting up hidden again. Hidden again. So you set up a little bit, look, higher highs. So there's no bear div at all. Right? No bear div at all. So you get that first big move. The returns oscillator pulls back to a lower low. Higher low on the data set. Whoop, right back up again. It's setting up hidden again with a lower low. Powerful, man. Powerful. Hit. Whoa, volatility. Hello. And this is a 33 minute. I didn't even go to the 15. Look at the 33. Look at the volatility on 33 minutes. Shit has fallen off a cliff. Just got a wick to the top side of the 95 for Laplace, too, on the previous candle. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep an eye on this one. Interesting. Prediction model, we're just little sideways action. Interesting. Look at this 15 minute. There we go. There's the outliers. Bam, bam. The 33 minutes were the best, indeed. What do I got going on outside? I got to go out and check on something. I got a little foolishness going on out here or something. You want to talk? You want me to put this on something for you, Warlord, or ZenTap, or somebody?
Yeah, we can.
What do
You
you
can
want
pop it on a 1 minute. Max USDT.P.
For
1 minute.
What chart?
Sorry, Max USDTP Bitcoin.
BTC Max, yeah. BTC. Where are you on Max? What do you want, the USDT pair?
Yes, please. With .p at the end. That one's a little bit easier to look at, to be honest.
You said USDT.p?
Yeah, period P. Yeah.
There we go. Where are you on Max? There it is.
It's like 4 down.
Oh, yeah, the perps. You said 1
That's
minute?
the one.
Bam.
Yes, please. All right.
I will be right back.
Variance, mean reversion. What have we got? We've got okay. What's my eye looking at immediately? So I'm going to go look for the trend, bottom right, 80 Swift, starting to get into a trend. Then we're going to say it'll continue with the trend. On the top right panel, we can see the pink line that is coming into touch. We're going to automatically look for that. It's a bit late. Then I'm looking at that volatility indicator. All right. There's a wick down, and it didn't trigger a pump mode. Okay, now that is fine. Outlier sort of chart. I think this is by a line. It's like the middle of the ultimate power mean set. So I think we're going to be hung up here maybe for a little while. We see RO looking for opportunity for mean reversion. So that technically means if the top right panel is above the mean, we're looking for a continuation back up. All right. Now what do we want to see? We can see that the bottom right panel, AT Swiss, that little thing is turning around. It's losing its trend. So we're going to have to be super observant. 19 seconds in the next sprint to see if volatility is going to contract whilst these PCs are negative. That's going to add like a little doji bottom. So this might slide again just down to the pink line. So you don't have to worry about this one. The last 3 seconds is good to watch. Are there any bulls here? Yes, immediate on the open. Now that's the RO bull. So that's the bottom left panel. There's an RO that's mean reverting up. That's that bot that's pushing it through. Variance has turned down. I don't really know how to read that, but it has changed direction. I forgot how to read it. And then what are we looking at? Okay, AT Swiss. Its Shannon is contracting, which is pretty good, which means you can expect smaller down candles. So, it's still in a sort of downtrend. We want to look for something that's going to push it back up. So what are we waiting on? We have to sort of, like it's technically pumping itself into a dump on the center panel, right screen, because volatility is increasing. Those blue columns are going up. And those PCs haven't really turned around that well. Okay, there's a pump itself into a dump. Now we're going to sit it. We're going to have to wait this. What's that saying? Contraction, positive floats up. Right now, my brain's automatically looking for the top side of the blue bands, top right side. Manage risk at that mean where it's pretty much at here. If it drops from here, I'd be out. So technically be out. I might chase it if it goes up a little bit again for a long. Then we have, so we're looking to try get back into the ultimate power mean set on the top left there. We have confluence with that yellow line on the top left panel hitting those white dots. And that's what it's trying to push for right now. If it was allowed, it would be there ready. Bottom right is contracting under volatility, so a random walk back up. We have hit an outlier on the RO, but that will more than likely only play through on the next candle, as it will need to reject from there to see if the bears are there. And if you were to match that RO outlier band, middle panel left, and you look at the top right, it said that's the candle that touched the blue line. Now, if it closes below where it's, if it closes here or lower, we know that that RO is true, and you still have a little bit of a height. We need contracting whilst negatively correlated. Volatility is obviously quite expand, but PCs are now starting to move into the positive phase, which the next best move would be negative drift. Right, we are looking for a touch of the pink. We can play a little bit of a hidden bull div. Doesn't rush there right now. So looky see. So looky see. So these are just scalps. Just take your $20 or whatever it is if you're trading, if these allow. Take $20 there, your $40 there. Now I'd need to sort of shuffle up to see what the 5 minute and 15 minute is saying, if the volatility rules are negative or positive. Alright. Hold by that pink line is a drive for a little bit of hidden bull. Close below it, you're going to look for continuation to the bottom side of those pink bands on the top right. Mean reverting down, that is a drive of hidden bull dev on the RO. So you get some, maybe you'll get some more continuation down. So now it's technically lost its opportunity for a hidden bull dev. 1, 2, nearly. So we add an outlier, we have hit pink line, variance, just spazzing around. Let's see.
All right.
Cool.
Back in action. The perps. BTC. Yeah, pulled back like what? Quick little $500 here. Interesting. Let me throw this back on USD pair real quick. Let me throw it back on the index. Check this thing out. Whee! Look at all these outliers of the downside, boy. 1 minute. Goodness. Yeah, that's how it works. Ejecting off that wave trend. Then the log MA crunch here. Boom. Had the cross down. 9 cross down to 99. And yeah, it's flooding out a little bit. Alright. Tell you what. You see something real quick. Yeah, Dixie, man. Old Dixie. Is that thing at 104.5 now? Interesting. Okay, BTC. Okay, BTC. Hold your horses here. Take a quick peek. Almost back at the bottom of the monthly. Like I said, this thing's got a lot of support down here. A lot of support down here. But if it breaks through here, I mean, you do got the daily below the weekly, below the monthly, which is never good. That's why I was saying earlier, this thing needs a close up here above the center of the monthly, and get the daily range up here. This thing's been just leveling down. We do not want that. Do not want that. See some there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. DLP, I mean, hell, almost sent a candle through the 90. It's almost at the 99% confidence interval here. Probably about to, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if 15 comes back up. How much time's left? 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Close back up inside wave trend. Would not be a bit surprised. DLP candle just hit the 99% confidence interval. Here's the thing though. We got lower lows. Yeah. Depends on where this closes. This thing pulls back up and closes back up above wave trend here. We'll set up some hidden. Because this thing's pretty deep. And that was low length volatility contracting, positively correlated. The other two were negatively correlated, expanding. And there you go. Like I said, this does look like it's probably going to pull back up and close above wave trend. Pull back up, close above 43.033. This is a 15 minute. I'm not talking any big numbers. What is it, 10:04? Okay, about 26 minutes. All right, come on in. Come on in. Come on, you little monkey. Get up here. Let's take a peek. Having this big outlier. Yeah. It's just the entropy is turning down. It's still a pretty heavy random walk. Will it pull back up? Are we going to send a wick down to the 99 log MA that's right at the bottom of the power mean band? I mean, it could be going down here. I mean, it loves the power mean band. But like I said, my first remark, wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it pull back up, close above 33 power mean, reverse wave trend in about 9 minutes. It's already starting to work its way back up. See this 1 minute. 1 minute madness. Outliers all over the place. Good Lord. This was a little scalper dream on this little pullback. This little $500 pullback or whatever. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. I hear you, big dog. I hear you. I mean, we're talking first outlier 43 like 5 to about 360, about 340. Here's a 160 little pop. Yeah, I mean, these are all $100 or more scalps. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a problem with most of these exchanges, though, right? You really get down on these low time frames and you start scalping low quantities, you're gonna throw up some flags, right? Exchange operators are gonna be like, hey, we got a bot on the loose. Go attack this bot. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, though, man, this has been down here in the confidence intervals on this 1 minute for quite some time. What's the wave trend on 43.227? 43.227. Interesting. What was I looking for? 43. What was I looking for? Just 43.033 on 15, right? Wasn't that the? Yep. It's slowly moving back up to close inside those, which wouldn't be a bit surprised. And hell, we're talking about. Here's wave trend. Wave trend on that 1 minute back up here about 43.2 area. It's almost back up at the 9 on the 15. Okay. I like it. I like it. There's wave trend right there. See if it pops back up. 43.2 area. And oil staying down there. Good. Good. Just running through the other markets here real quick. In phase, Jesus, 7.5% down. Yeah, Nvidia, strong Nvidia, man. Strong Nvidia. Phew, man, these yields are popping, man. Bond yields are a popping. Wow. Let's see. We got down here. Oof. Spirit Airlines down 3% today. There's that SMCI. Damn, up 7.26. And that's $620 stock. Wow. Some big movers, man. Big movers. Lulu pulled back a bunch, right? Wasn't that thing up at what? 530 or something? What was the highs on that thing? Yeah. Profit taking, man. Profit taking. You can only sell so many pairs of yoga pants before you're like, you know what, man, I probably should take some profit. Let's see. Yeah, Dixie's feeling strong in the britches, man. Goodness. There's that hidden setting up. This crosses zero mean. Dixie could really fly here. Put Dixie back on the VRE. Let's see what's happening. There's that nice test at the bottom of the monthly. Wick right into it, Mr. Bitcoin. Beautiful little booger. Remember, 15 minutes at 43.033. 43.033. I'd like to see it get back up here and close above that first resistance level on the daily. That is support now. See if it pull back up. As this pulls back up and closes, you know, it's 43.40 area. It's going to close back up above that 15-minute wave trend and 33 power mean. Could return right back to the top side if it does that. If it closes below there on this 15-minute candle, could get a more swift move, maybe top of the weekly. 834, 835 area. Bulls are trying here, though. Indeed. The bulls are trying. Oh, let's go. But Dixie. Oof. Dixie's a little beast right now. Look at this 4-hour chart, man. Mm-hmm. See the crosshair? Yeah, from the bottom of that data set, you're setting up hidden bull on the 4-hour. Look at the trend on Dixie. Haven't seen a lot of that lately, right? Dixie trending to the top side on these, 4-hour and above time frames. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, Earth Bear sure did. Paying off again. He's talking about that SMCI. Big stock up there running with Nvidia and shit. $600 something. Jesus, man, that's crazy. Crazy. Meta too, man. Meta's had a big old boom boom. Nvidia almost $700 stock. Wow. Wonder who was selling puts all the way up. That was the play on these. All right, everybody wants to buy that premium when it comes to options. Guys, options are made to sell. So if you're in a big bull run, you're selling puts the whole way up. If you're in a bear run, you're selling calls all the way down. And that could be the weekly expirations, especially if the VEPS, what are the VEPS telling you, right? What are the VEPS telling you? The VEPS are literally telling you on a macro down freaking workflow that you are in a bear freaking market. Right? You're going to be selling. You're going to be selling put or selling calls if you're bearish. But then again, why do a lot of people buy premium? Because most people have small accounts. Most people aren't accredited investors, right? Over 25K in your account. If you don't have $25,000 or more in your brokerage account, the day trading rules are going to apply to you. Three trades in a 5-day period. That's all you can get. And that's not just like 3 trades. It rolls, right? So you'll see them on your brokerage account. They'll drop off. Like you close out a trade, that trade's going to be on those numbers 5 days out, and then it'll drop off. That's how that works. Don't get caught up in that, because you will get hammered. Let's see. Got to be careful. That's why most people buy premium. Like you go over onto like, what is it? The hell's that exchange everybody uses, or that brokerage all the kids use, trade options. Damn it, having brain freeze right now. Robinhood, my bad. Robinhood, they're all buying premium like crazy. So they all got small accounts. They're trying to get that one big move, right? I mean, one of my nephew's good friends made like 80K in a week. Just bought the right calls, right? He bought a bunch of freaking calls on some, and it just exploded. I think he was a part of that whole freaking GameStop. What's the movie company one too? God, can't remember. But you know how many of them didn't take profit? It's a problem. Got to take profit. I'm going to ride this till I die. I'm going to give this to my kids. Like, dude, get out of it. Take your profit. You spend the money. Let's see here. What is blowing up? Holy crap, man. Let me see. Is it 10:13? All right, guys. What? Let me look in the chat here. It's got all Zen tab. Mean reversion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Link is leading the alts. What's that freaking date today? 5th. Wow. Can't believe it's a 5th already. My God. Monday the 5th. All right, who we got in here? Time to fly. What job? You guys want to look at anything? Let me peek around here. My God, my Telegram is just blowing up. Blowing up. Someone Zen taps in. He's probably listening to it too. The telly is blowing up. All right, Dollar, about had enough of your shenanigans. Yeah, there's my crazy dog again. He's on to something. He's got a bum hip, though, so I got him on the leash. He is not happy. He wants to hobble down into this deep-ass ravine and run around. No thanks. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Yeah, it looks like BTC going to maybe pop down. Was I talking about that 850 area? Let's see. Soul 97. Yeah, Link's handling it well, though. Link barely moved. Link barely moved. Pulling back, pulling up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what too much more to look at here. Let's take a quick peek Bitcoin on these RMLRs real quick, which I didn't do earlier. My God, man, what is going on? Shut that thing down. Well, that's a power move on the daily for Bitcoin to get back up above this 11. Oh God, this is the dollar. My bad. I was like, wait a minute, that's not Bitcoin. Power move by the dollar. Good Lord, look at it hitting these distribution levels. All these wicks going right into these little dots. That is the distribution in its finest. There we go. All right, sent a wick right to the 30. Indeed it did. Almost to that 1 SD, right? Now it's pulling back down below the daily 33 power mean. And that's where I definitely want to close above today. Close above 43.1 today. Would be definitely a good close. Definitely. Haven't closed above that 33 power mean. When was the last candle? I mean, it was up here. Right? Back in, let's see, January 10th. January 10th, last day. Closed back up. Any candle closing up there. It was a bearish candle, too. And that was right after it came down and tested that 33 at pop. Got a wick above the 95.4 on that, but then closed right at the RMLR, had a big dump out. Been below ever since. You get a daily candle closing back up above this 33 power mean, that's a great start for Bitcoin. Could start moving to these higher numbers. If not, got a target down here for 41.333 area. That thing's, look, after the daily close today, this is what I'm saying too. I would love to see Bitcoin close right back up by the 30, because if not, you're going to close on the downside of the 11, right? On this close. You're going to have to pick it up, close right here. Then you're fine. Great support. Great support. You're still going to close below the 30, but you're still going to be on top of this 11. You close back up underneath this 11, it's going to give you a good target up to the top side, probably at about 43.3, but then it could dump out. Want to see this thing close today, 43.5 area. Now that I look at that RMLR, boy, this thing dumped out. And that's going to be, or put it this way, I think a 350. You see something real quick. Where's 350 at? 350 you do it. Yeah. Yep, you would close above at 350. So you close right around the center of that monthly, you're okay. Close right up there, 43.350 area. It'd be great to close above it, but anywhere around it would be good. Anywhere around it. Trying to break back down inside. Just hit the 4 hour. So this new 4 hour, you're at the first standard deviation. Wick into that little blue line. You're breaking back down into the daily 68.3 Laplace. If the top of this weekly is the target and it kicks up from here, all good. Let's see it. You break down. If Bitcoin breaks down below this daily range, look out below, man. I'm telling you, this thing drops below 42.6, even on these low time frames. You could at least move back down to the bottom side of the daily 68.3 Laplace. Because you always got to remember, that's what these ranges are all about. Top side of the 68.3 on the daily, bottom side. That means there's a 68.3% chance the data set's going to close in this range. That's what makes these distribution levels so powerful, when you understand probabilities. Indeed. Looking very good. Got to stay up above this weekly, in my opinion, though. You break back down in this weekly, sell pressure's on. Probably going to dump back down here. So, I'm going to take this literally 15-minute candle by 15-minute candle. 1 minute candle by 1 minute candle. See how this is going to end up today. CMEs. What are the CMEs? Still got a little delay here. Or no, it's not delayed anymore. Stop paying for that crap. I mean, it's only $5 a month, but give me a break. Should come free. Little scammers. Little scammers. Let the sell-off begin. Just a little move like this. You want to see something real funny? All right, so say you get in a nice trade down here and you ride this thing, what, $1,200? About $1,250, and I'll show you what happens when you don't take profit. So look at shorts. Let's see, longs. Yeah, longs. Longs. Just in the last 4 hours, hell, just in the last hour, during this dump, right? Almost 12 million in longs liquidated because they didn't take their profits. Because they didn't take their profits on this move up here. Crazy, man. You drop below here, you're going to see a lot more of them. A lot more of them. And you can see last 24 hours, shorts not taking profit. 35.2 million shorts got liquidated because of that bounce. And look at all the longs. All the longs. 66.91 million last 24 hours. Last 24 hours. Jesus. It's crazy. This is why you take your profit, ladies and gents. There you go. That's what I want to see. I want to see these candles close above that weekly. Find support there. The bulls are definitely here. Bulls are right down here. Bears hovering around probably in between center and top of the monthly. Right? First, second, what is that? Second resistance? Second, third resistance on the daily. Correct? No, second. Yeah, that's right. This is massive, isn't it? Big range. Yeah, second. So rejected right off that second resistance. Would have been nice to stay above here. Could reclaim it, like I said. These bulls aren't going to give up. 43,350 area. I want to see this daily close above there. Not just 15-minute candles, the daily candle. Close up there. That'd be outside the 68.3 Laplace. Making a run at the 1 SD. Bullish. Anytime you close to the top side or the bottom side of the daily Laplace distribution range, you can look for some continuation. Alright, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Oh, I'm excited to go read all these Telegram messages. They're coming in every second. Jesus Christ. Woo, this is exciting.
Busy life. Busy life.
Dude, it's nonstop. It's always something. Outside of fucking all this and this. Just nuts. Never ends. Never
If we did
ends.
TA, if we did TA, I think life would be a little easier, but way more stressful.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a scat pack out today. It's sunny. Sunny and almost 60 today. It'll be beautiful. Take a little ride, break the hose out, wash some cars, do something. Do something. A little chilly over the weekend. Burned a bunch of cardboard, burned a bunch of paper. That's what you do when you live in the boonies. You burn all your paper goods. That's right. Let's see. I gave up recycling a long time ago. Shit's such a scam, it's ridiculous. Recycling is a scam. The majority of those products end up right in the ground.
They just get paid a higher price to get there.
Yeah. It's like, I'm recycling. I'm doing a good job. It's like, is that what you think? Put a freaking what if you could put a freaking one of those Apple little
tags.
trackers. Put a little tracker in a freaking 2-liter bottle or something and send it to the recycling. See where it ends up. Probably in a landfill. The majority of it does. Let's see here. What are we doing? Well, I lived in this area, Northern California, at one point in my life, and man, these people, dirty grubbers, man, they burn everything. All of a sudden, you get a big whiff of burning plastic coming across your property. Just like, you dirt bags, people burning everything. It's like, wow, it's so toxic. That's where we are, though. What are you gonna do? Like worldwide, you see some of those tire graveyards, and they burn those things. Oh my God. Destruction. All right, BTC's got some work to do. Bears are pulling out the claws, trying to dump this back down below these macro ranges. Want to stay above there. Indeed. Look at Solana. Yeah, see, Solana was making a move, getting above all that macro. Now it's below all the macro. By the end of the day, I want Solana closing up above a 98, let's just say 98.35, 98.4 area. And Bitcoin, what was that? Yeah. 43.5 would be good. I'll take 43.350 though. That's right at the center of the monthly. That'll be some good action. Good action indeed. Yeah, Link was up, what, 7.5, almost 8%. Yeah, pulled back nice, back inside. Okay. Can look at one more time here on traditional before we bolt. Gold hanging right around 2020. Dixie's hovering right around 104.5. Dixie's set up for a bigger move. It really is. Dixie is set up for a bigger move. Dixie crushing oil. I like that. Get down, oil. Let's go. Keep you down there. I'd love to see oil break 70. Start pushing towards 50 bucks. Let's go. Let's get some cheap gas. It's already a lot better. What I pay? 270. Not bad. 270 a gallon. Yeah,
in Zambia, the units went from 28 per liter to 28 units per liter, which is maybe ironically $1, to 34 units a liter.
Wow.
Now that's, yeah, obviously the minimum wage is different, so that hits different here. But
You got a nice test of that freaking center of the daily by Solana. Wick right into it. All you people out there, where'd that wick go to? That blew through my 9 exponential moving average. I don't know where it went. Went to the center of the daily volatility range, my friend. That's where it went. Right to it. Before we leave, let's check out, see if the dollar's beating some ass here. Yeah. Up on the euro, 0.5. Up on the pound, 0.75. Up on the Aussie dollar, 0.5. Up on the yen, 0.15. Up on the Canadian dollar, 0.5. What are we doing here? Nah, yeah. Up on old franc, the old franc, 0.4 almost. Let's see down here. 0.18 on the Argentine peso, and up on the ruble almost 0.5. Beautiful. Looky there. Quatch is up on the dollar. Nice.
oh, let me actually check your chart.
Yeah.
Sorry, my internet connection.
Pretty good.
But
Dixie flashing some strength there, and the Quatch is up on it. 0.18. 27.1. This is the read.
come on.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Definitely trying. It's literally one of the only ones up on the dollar. Wow. Pretty strong, man. You were breaking up a little bit. I don't know what you were saying. But yeah, Quatch is literally one of the only ones up on the dollar. Powerful.
That thing's weird. It's really weird. That's how it operates, bro. Like, it's absolutely smash. But
Yeah.
that's how you know that there's some manipulation in the game. So what happens when you donate 4.5 billion to an economy that's not at war? You can do things like this.
Right. There you go. There you go. That is no doubt. I got dogs crying. What the hell is wrong with this dude? Oh boy. Yeah. 10:30. Let's wrap this thing up. And I've got my let me check here real quick. Pretty sure my eye appointment is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So I'm not gonna be able to do the stream. just glad I'm getting this taken care of. Let me look though before I get off here real quick. Make sure. The hell was that? Oh yeah, where's my text? I got a text from these people. There it is. 9:15 a.m. Yeah. You know what though? I'll probably be
As
back.
you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah. I'll do an early afternoon one tomorrow. So let's count on that. Like maybe end of the first 4-hour candle, traditional markets, right around, I should be back. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow is when we'll do the stream. Made a little note, so I don't forget. Should be back in time. If not, I'll let people know in the chat. So if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, we are Alpha Trading. We trade the VEPS, volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. Join the Discord. Links in the link is in the description of all these videos. Come in, open up a support ticket, request the free volatility starter pack. You will get that with all the educational material that goes along with it in the Discord. Access to these live streams. You can come right in, ask questions. And if you already have the free volatility starter pack and you're not in these chats in the Discord asking questions about it, hey, all the power to you if you want to learn this by yourself just by watching the streams. Come in and ask questions though. We're chomping at the bit to help you guys. I want to appreciate everybody that is in the live stream today or watching live on YouTube. So yeah, let's time out here till tomorrow. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We'll be live. All right, guys. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. Alpha Trading out.